What's happening, Hot Wheelers? Joe Motor here. Welcome back to the Motorhood. Hope everybody's doing all right. I've got a stack of cars here that I need to crack open and put in the case. So it's time for a Kraken Yak, and none of these cars are especially new, so you've seen all of this stuff before, I imagine. But thought it'd be fun to do a little Kraken Yak here this afternoon. So I'm going to start and just show you what I've got here in the package. Just for reference, just a random assortment of Hot Wheels and a couple of non-Hot Wheels. This first one here from the Eurospeed, very recent release, the Alfa Romeo in green. Very nice little piece. I wish the green was actually the darker green that is shown on the art, but still a really nice piece. Here's the other cars in the series. I did not pick up any of the other cars, but I did find this one in the wild. A rare occasion. And then I've got two pieces here that I found at the grocery store, and I'm telling you, when you find a 71 AMC Javelin and a 71 Datsun Bluebird 510 wagon, metal on metal, in the grocery store, that is a good day. So this has almost been over a month ago now that I found these, but was super excited to find these just sitting in the grocery store. So this is the first, I guess, assortment of the 50th anniversary favorites, metal on metal Real Riders series, I guess. So this is the Javelin, of course, one of my favorite castings. And then they have another listed set of cars over here that are going to be released later this year. So if you're watching this in the future, they're probably already out and about. But the Chevy Bel Air Gasser, Little Red Express Truck, Drag Bus, Camaro, and the Galaxy, all good castings, will come in the second assortment. So this is the first assortment, which had the Javelin and of course the Bluebird wagon, which they did a really nice treatment on this. Just a nice solid blue with the racing stripe down the center and the 50th anniversary logo. Very nice. Can't wait to crack that open. The other pieces in the set are there. You can read. I didn't pick all those up. So that's that. And then I also got this in the mail recently. I finally pulled the trigger, found this for a decent price, the Nissan Fairlady Z Super Treasure Hunt. It's been on my list for a long time. Of course I would never find this in the store, but had to get it. It's on a nice card too, but guess what, it's getting cracked. That was the Q case from, I believe, 2017. So getting old already. I did a trade with 412 Diecast. This has been several months ago now. He was kind enough to send me this piece right here. I had an extra Tomica Datsun Bluebird, and but did not have this piece. And I put it out there on Instagram, and he responded and said, "Hey, let's trade." So thank you very much, 412.diecast on Instagram. This came in the exclusive RLC packaging, one from each of the Car Culture Race Day series, exclusive package from RLC. So this was not in stores, so whatever, I finally got it, and thanks to 412 Diecast. And then I've got one more Hot Wheels here that you know the Joe Motorhood is going to add to the collection here, the Gassa Nova, the 66 Supernova, which was part of the Selection series. Now, I'm not part of the RLC club anymore for maybe obvious reasons, but every once in a while they still put out a doozy, and this was certainly one. And the Selection series is special because the members get to sort of choose the model and some of the design elements, so that's really cool. And the artwork on this is just killer. It rivals the Candy Striper 55 Bel Air Gasser. This one is only $98.51 out of 11,500. So it's, it's not that rare of a car, really, but it is a beauty, and it is going to be part of the Motorhood. So I'm going to crack that. And then a couple of non-Hot Wheels. This 67 Chevy Camaro, really nice casting from Greenlight Muscle. Beautiful, beautiful treatment and really nice tooling. They're coming out with a Smoky Unique version of this later this year, and I will definitely be picking that up. But just a nice treatment for this guy. The Gulf logo and the number 57 on the side there. Really love this type of stuff. Happy they did this one. Here's the other cars in that series, in case you're wondering. But that's getting cracked. And then finally, a piece from Auto World that has been on my list, and I've had this for a while, the Miho exclusive of the Gulf version, the official Gulf version of the 65 Ford GT40. There's only 3,600 of these, so it's actually you know, quite a bit more rare than the Gassa Nova over here. But it's a fantastic car. I'm really glad that this finally came out with all of the Gulf stuff on it. I have a little bit of a soapbox regarding the other models. I'll show them to you in a minute, but I'm still glad to have this in the collection. Here's the back in case you're interested. Not a whole lot of stuff going on there. So let me adjust the camera just a little bit. We'll get up close and crack these cars open. Be right back. All right, we're back. Let's start with the Alfa Romeo Sprint GTA from the Eurospeed series. This should be a quickie right here. Let's see. There we go. Opens right up. Very nice. And that is just a cute little green Alfa. It's got a sparkle to it, which I didn't notice before, so that's very nice. Got the Alfa Romeo logo on the back. Let's get up close here while we can. You can see the Alfa Romeo logo there on the back. Very nice and shiny. Number 96 on the side. Looks like we have a Goodyear, Tampo, Shamrock, and Champion there. And love the cute little front end here of the Alfa Romeo. It's kind of mean but kind of cute at the same time. Very unique. Love the racing stripe down the center. Nice chunky little casting here. Black interior, which suits it well. Let's look at the base really quick. Is anything there worth noting? Didn't really like the wheels in the package, but up close and personal, they're really not too bad. Nice and shiny. So that'll go with the other one. I don't have, there's one that I don't have, but I have this one from the Forza series, if it'll focus here. So those two will look nice side by side. Like that they've come out in racing livery. I think there's one more in racing livery that I need to get a hold of, but nice piece. All right, let's move over here. Let's take a look at this Javelin. Again, it's one of my favorite castings, but still hard to resist a 71 Javelin. They are just really cool cars, and the fact that it's celebrating the 50th anniversary of Hot Wheels, very cool. Look at that front grille. Love the headlight and blinker light detail there. Beautiful. Just nice details here. I don't mind paying a little bit more for premium Hot Wheels usually, especially if I can find them at the grocery store. I don't have to go far at all. So there's the base. Very nice. Very nice piece. And of course, I don't have my other Javelins here to show you, but you've seen them in other videos. All right, let's take a look at this one. 71 Datsun Bluebird. These are cracking real nice. This one's got a nice blue sparkle to it. Man, just shiny blue, brilliant blue. Beautiful wheels. They've got that new kind of rounded wheel. It looks really nice on this, and the Datsun logo and racing stripe at the bottom there with the 50th anniversary here on the tail. Very nice treatment. Very classy, not overdone. That's what we like to see. Same nice detail in the front. We've got the textured grille and the mirrors up front there. It's hard to resist these cars. They're just fantastic, and I like them. So racing stripe counts as racing for me. All right, let's move on, and what are we doing next? Let's do this one here. This is the Super Treasure Hunt Nissan Fairlady. It's on a beautiful card, but guess what? It's getting cracked. And again, you know, this piece over here, this Auto World, 3,600 pieces. This Super Treasure Hunt, there's probably, what, 20,000 of them out there? I don't know what the exact number is, but there's a lot. So let's crack this open. Been waiting to crack that one open for a long time. That's just a nice treatment for this. It's not a flat black, but it's, you know, it's got some gloss to it, but it's also kind of a slate black. And the red stripes down the side just give it a lot of dynamic kind of graphic detail. Really love that. The Advan logo, of course, is to thank for that, but it's very popular. And the wheels are really unique because they're all blacked out or grayed out, but they have that sort of tan, kind of burnt umber looking highlight there around the wheel. And then moving around, the Fairlady is just one of my favorites. Really, really nice piece, and love it in racing livery. See if we can get up any closer up in here. See the dash details, not bad for a Hot Wheel. It's on the European side in terms of the driver's side. You can see inside the gear shift, some of the seats, and then in the back, some detail back here. Very nice. Sometimes you get a super treasure hunt. There's the TH logo there on the back next to Hot Wheels. Sometimes you get a super and the paint isn't done well, or the tampoing isn't done well. It's kind of disappointing, but this one's done right. Base is red, which is kind of nice too. I mean, if you're gonna have a plastic base, why not play with it a little? Very cool. This is a good day for me in the Hot Wheels world. All right, let's open this one next, because man, oh man, did I want to have this piece, and I've got to thank 412 Diecast, 412.diecast on Instagram. Sometimes you hate to crack stuff like this because they're special releases, but guess what? It's the motor hood, and it's a Kraken Yak. And look at how easy that came out. It wants to join. Oops. So again, with the excellent livery here on the side, of course, the BRE Datsun, the John Morton version, and then this version, which is a little more blue, number 35. And of course, the wheels are different on this one. It's got the rounded wheels, nice detailed headlights, and the blue actually looks like the same color as the Wagon. Let's put them up side by side and just see. It looks like the exact same blue. I mean, it's dead on. So I think they just used the same paint for the Wagon that they did for this, which is fine. And of course, the same tires. The wheel well is gray on the 510 on the BRE. Man, really cool. I could look at this one all day. Really nice detailing. Look at the bottom here for anybody who cares. Beautiful piece. And then of course it's going to join its brother right here, and that just looks incredible. I kind of wish it had printed tires, just look like more racing tires, but you know, that's just being nitpicky at this point. But beautiful, beautiful pair of cars right there. Really excited about that. And I know lots of hype about these cars, but still like them. Let's move over to this piece right here, which I need to cut open. So give me just a second. All right, we got it cut open here. Let's crack open the Camaro. And as expected, this thing is a beauty out of the package. Look at that. Wow. Really nice, deep, dark red color with the printed Goodyear racing tires. We've got the Gulf logo here on the side. A couple of other badges there on the front, and then a nice clear 57 right here on the side with the horseshoes and the Heinrich Chevy Land here on the back. Rochester, New York. That's so cool. And then on the back here, the 57 in a kind of a vintage style with the tail lights painted in and the little gas cap. Even a little trunk key is what it looks like on this racing car here in the back. The two white racing stripes are really killer. I like how it doesn't actually go over to the hood. It's just the hood and the trunk. So the top is just a nice solid red with the driver name here. Let me get up close, see if we can see that. There we go. I guess it's Gary Morgan is the driver for this piece. And while we're at it, we can see inside. Black interior with a single bucket seat, steering wheel. Just a few little dash details, nothing major there. But look at the front end of this. I love these old vintage race cars that take the attention to detail, and you can sort of see the Gulf logo on the headlights. Look at that. Wow. Very, very nice. In the center of the grille there's some extra Camaro details there. And that's what you buy a Greenlight for. Let's see if we can get the hood open here. There we go. How about that? You see down on that hood some orange paint on the engine and some flat black and chrome detail. Very nice. That one is definitely a keeper. That is just one handsome looking Chevy Camaro right there from Greenlight. Nice work. All right, so let's keep moving here. Let's go on over to the Auto World 65 Ford GT40, one of 3,600, a Miho exclusive. You heard it all. And lots of extra packaging, unnecessary in my opinion, but that's just me. Let's take a look at the car. Very nice detailing here. Tire is thicker in the back than in the front, and we've got yellow Firestone print on the side of the car, which on the side of the tires, which is a nice detail. Orange wheel wells to match the Gulf livery, which is all around the car. You can sort of see it. Very tiny detail, the Gulf and a checkered flag graphic on the side, the number 6, and then some other sponsor badges along the bottom there. Looking along the back wing here, beautiful details. There's the rear with the racing stripe, painted taillights, and the exhaust. The GT is just a really interesting car. It's not like any other car out there, and especially the vintage ones are just really cool. Really enjoy collecting them. In the front end, these headlights are actually plastic lensed headlights, and then we have the kind of scoop in the hood here carved out, the Gulf logo and the racing stripe, which expands down into the front grille here, down into the bottom. Beautiful stuff, and the tires are treaded, so no complaints. I mean, Auto World does their stuff right. Really, really great. They came out first with this one right here, which is you know, they were calling the Gulf version, but there was nothing Gulf about it except for the colors. There was no Gulf livery, there was no number on the side, it didn't even look like a race car. And then they came out with this one, which had the racing tires, right? Goodyear printed tires, a spot for the number, right? But no number. So it was like they were getting closer. They had the Goodyear racing tires and everything, but still no official Gulf livery. And then they came out with this one, which had the number 7 on the side, if I can get it to focus, and was as close as they were going to get, it seemed like, right? And then all of a sudden they finally come out with the official licensed Gulf version, which, you know, it's hard to beat this. This is kind of my favorite because it's got all the detail. It's got the printed tires, it's got the racing livery, and it's got the official Gulf stuff on it. So it's funny how they sort of lead you up and make you collect all 4. Of course, I enjoy collecting variations, so I'm a sucker for that. But if I was having to choose, of course, it would be this one. It's time to open that Gassa Nova. All right, here we go. These are always tricky to get open. There's multiple layers you got to pull out, and I think what I'm going to do is just cut into it. Gotta be careful with sharp objects, kids. Cut away from you. All right, here we go. Look at that. That's just amazing. That beautiful paint, you know, blows my mind every single time. It almost doesn't pick up on camera. It is a gorgeous deep purple. The yellow print on the tires in the back just make it even better. That contrast is just fantastic. Big, slick, thick tires on the back. Look at this detail on the rear here. Very nice. LZ Transmissions logo on the back. Logistics. And then you've even got the parachute stuck in here in the back. Very nice detail there with painted taillights. Beautiful chrome edging. Look at how shiny and beautiful that is. Wow. Coming around to the other side, let's look at these badges up close here, or these tampos anyway. If you can see back here. Beautiful stuff here. Got owner, builder, and driver names right there. Man, look at that. Wow. I'm in awe with this car. Every once in a while, you know, Hot Wheels just blows it out of the water. This is one of those occasions. The red line racing lettering up in the front, moon eyes tampo, the gasser stance. Let's look down into the engine. Look at these details in the engine. Got orange highlights here all over the chrome. Man, look at that. Woo! So that's definitely an example of when Hot Wheels does it right. Man, that is a beautiful piece. The 66 Supernova, better known as the Gassa Nova, and created with input from Hot Wheels collectors, RLC collectors. Really turned out fantastic. I'm so excited to have it in the collection, and I could just sit here and spin it around and look at it all day. It is a piece of hot rod candy. Man, it's beautiful. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Kraken Yak here today, and I hope you'll keep checking out the videos. I really appreciate you guys subscribing and checking out the videos. I'm going to give these guys their forever home and give you a peek at that. But you guys keep on motoring. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.